Everybody, hello. Today we are going to talk about mental models. So it's a hard topic, and I will do my best to validate how to validate mental models and to try to understand the motivation behind the mental models that affect our every decision and everyday life actions. So let's start. So one thing about. Okay, no problem. It's coming. So I'm going to start with my personal background. And I don't like to speak too much about myself, but for all of you who don't know anything about me, maybe it will be better to give some information about me. And these are the numbers. I don't care too much about numbers, but can give some idea to you about my experience. And on the left side, you can see the events and companies that I established. And we are going to have a Scrum at Scale Summit in Berlin in October. And if you have time and chance to come and see what's going on there, we will be happy. So I'm coming from software development discipline. When I'm approximately 15 years ago, I moved to Agile part, and then while I was working in Sony, we got an Scrum training, and that changed my entire life. Since then, I'm working in this field, Agile, and for almost 10 years, I'm acting as an Agile consultant. So I said that I don't want to talk too much about myself. I don't like it, but I'm going to start with a small story of mine. So years ago, I used to believe that I can't draw. So this was a kind of a strong feeling and strong belief that I even didn't try to draw anything. And one day, someone said to me that everybody can draw. So the person who said this sentence was a really important person for me, that I gave a lot of importance to all of her speeches. And then I started to think about that. And she said to me again that you can start trying to draw cubes, and then let's see what's happening. And then she said, so you need to change the perspective. You are looking to the things that you are trying to draw. So it was all about perspective. And she asked me if I am good at in maths. I said yes, I do. I'm good at that. So she said that, okay, if you are good at math, then you can draw. To be honest, I didn't understand what was she talking about, but I tried to draw some cubes, and she gave me a box to draw, and I was lucky that the results was not so terrible. If so, the results was so terrible, it will most probably discourage me to continue, but I keep trying, and the next day I got bored, and I just wanted to draw what I want. So I was always trying to draw some boxes, so it didn't make any sense to me, and I didn't really uncover what was the idea behind drawing cubes, but later I understood that it was about the perspective, and it was about seeing the things and imagining that we draw it. So understanding the angles, lights, etc. So, but I quitted drawing the cubes, and I just seek some photographs to draw. So here are the first results, and these were the first tries that I tried to draw. So, and I showed it the person who said me that everybody can draw, and she got shocked a little bit, and she asked, "Did you draw this?" I said, "Yes." And also, I mean, this is the paper, and I did it. I mean, so and at that point, I realized that the beliefs affect the action, affect the decisions, and it's whether encourages you to try something new or not. Because I was believing that I can't draw even a stick man, but I never tried it. So what had changed was basically the mindset. By the way, all the drawings in the presentation are done by myself, and all of them are hand-drawn. So after that, I started to believe that I can only draw the things that I look. So I mean, currently I believe that I can't imagine a thing and draw it. I need to see it. If you say me, Suha, please draw a table to us, I can't do that right now. I need to find the picture, look at that, and then draw the same thing. I can draw exactly the same thing that I look, but I can't imagine, or I can't even draw a simple table without looking to a photograph. So, do you see the pattern here? So, I believe another thing, that there is another mental model, and yesterday's solution created a new problem, a new belief for me. So I know that I can draw, so I have data and I have done something about it, but still I believe that I can't draw without looking to anything. So it is all about your mental model. If you change your assumptions, beliefs, generalizations, and also the image. The image, by using that word, I mean the automatic thoughts that are coming to your mind whenever a situation occurs. So that's important because it affects the emotions, the actions, and the decisions on your daily life also. So being aware of your beliefs, automatic thoughts, or visuals that are coming to your mind, because our mind works like a search engine. Whenever a situation occurs, our mind starts to search the similar actions that we experienced in the past, and then if we do something more like an habit, then our mind brings it at the top of our search results, and then you tend to do that. That's why these automatic thoughts and images are really important. So being aware of these four things can affect the entire life and can affect everything that you have in your mind. So I just wonder if this is true, because it shows that I have only 1 minute left. Is that right? Okay. So, so I need to go through some real experiences. How can we validate our causal, mental models? So the one way is using causal loop diagrams. So how do you use it? So you just think about your, variables that you need to focus on, and then you figure out the relations between these variables. So this is one important thing, and you can validate all the mental models using these causal loop diagrams. The other way is using rich pictures. These rich pictures are part of the solve systems methodology, Peter Checkland, and it helps to understand the components of the system. And here are some books. I have, left my things. So Thinking in systems, my suggestion. And the last one is the fifth discipline to understand the mental models, Peter Sanch. So thank you for listening.